Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. I was just sitting here about to put my board all together, and I got thinking. I said to myself, self, I bet all them people out there in Bobo land would like to watch this. And so I talked myself into it. What I'm fixing to do is mount all this stuff to this board. I already got my on and off switch valve mounted, and I got all this other stuff set up. So I like to glue a little stick there so I can come over here with my solenoids. This one's for my fuel, and then I got another one for my propane. Oh, there it is right there. And I'll just take me some zip ties here and zip tie this thing to that little board. I like to keep all my stuff mounted on one board. That way this board is easily removable. See that hole right there? That's where my wires come through from my receiver. But them wires ain't very long at all. I mean, they're just barely enough to get to my receiver. And so it's hard to manipulate this board around. So what I do is I just stick my receiver back through this hole and pull it all out. And that way I ain't got to unplug all my control surfaces, because they're kind of a pain to get in there. But I put many of these jets together, and I like to keep everything nice and neat on one board. And it just works out best. Just like so. These zip ties, man. I use a ton of zip ties putting a jet together. So it's kind of a bummer, but you know, that's exactly why I test drive them things, you know. It would have been a drag to load that thing up, go to the flying field, get everyone out there all excited. Ooh, get to see a jet, get to see a jet. And then all of a sudden, oh, got fuel leaking, gotta go home. You know, so that is how I justify playing with it in the street. No, it really is. You know, you have to test drive them before you can fly them. Okay, see? Bam, nice and neat. Seeing these little stands here? That is where I put my little flashy down. Has a name. Okay. Want these light bulbs facing forward. Go right there. There's my screws. And tonight, people, I'm going to get this thing all buttoned up tonight. And we're going to get back on the bomber tomorrow. I got to sit down on the computer for a day. People, my new load of shirts is in. And I got some people some t-shirts, all our game. I was going to do that today. And then I found my fuel leak. I got to get our game show prize winners their prizes and get t-shirts out. I'm going to do that tomorrow. And clean up the shop. And get ready for some more B-1 bomber building action. But, and for some reason, why I don't know, but I ain't able to get in there and change the names of these videos. I can't, it won't let me do it. I don't know why. Won't let me edit them, edit the name. And it's just since I got back from Texas, so I don't know. We might have just, I don't know. You can't email YouTube, you know. I don't know what's going on. Okay, now my ECU needs to go right there. I'll put me some new Velcro on there. Anytime you spill that jet fuel on something, people, that's why I had to get rid of this board. It just turns to slime. Any kind of tape, all that just turns to slime. And it's just all gooey and messy, and that's why I had to just get that board out of there. You know, it would have been just not good. I don't like my stuff to look like that. Plus, you know, it's just a gooey mess. Ooey and gooey. Well, that goes right there. See? That wasn't so bad. I need some big zip ties. I think I'm out of big ones. And I'm going to get this place cleaned up tomorrow. I know you heard that before, but this time it's for real, man. This time it's for reals. I know y'all heard that before. One is going to be long enough. I'm going to put that little scab in there. Bam. Okay. And my fuel pump plugs in. Right there. Take them wires, tuck me in. A little bit right there. This is my data. So we kind of tuck that in there. Like so. Let's plug it in first. And these cables here, these are just 6-pin phone cords, people. There's nothing special. They sell the little clippers to put them on. What I do is I buy these right here. This is just a 6-pin connector. A regular phone cord is 4-pin. This is 6. And see, it's already an extension cord. And then I just cut them to my length. I want them. I got these ends, and I got the pliers, and I can make them any length I want them. Rather than ordering them from a dealer, which you probably, I don't know, I've never ordered one, but don't take but a second to make them. And don't cost hardly nothing. Now I'm gonna hole drill for them. This is how you gotta make this stuff neat. Instead of just running them wires everywhere. Okay, that one is my propane. The propane goes right here on the bottom one. See, all this stuff is marked. All this stuff is marked where it goes. See, so I know you see all them wires, you think, man, how did that guy know where to put all that? But they're pretty simple. That one goes back up there, and now this one goes into the fuel, which is right there. That's the right way. Nope, you gotta watch negative and positive. These things will plug in either way. Bam. Okay, now we got kind of a mess there. Look, that fell out. Let's go in that way. Propane is on the bottom. Negative's right there. Okay. Now, take us a zip tie here. Oh, there we go. Bam.